In his testimony at the Public Order Emergencies Commission, Lametti confirmed that he raised the idea of using the Emergencies Act only one day after thousands of protesters officially kicked off the convoy demonstration in Ottawa on January 29th.
The second or third day of the protest, and your mind goes straight to the Emergencies Act in the first text we get produced in these proceedings. Can you explain why that came so quickly to your mind?
So I knew that we had to begin thinking about it, whether or not it was ever going to be an option. As was the case with the pandemic, we never actually used it. So it's something that I prudently raised. There's a question mark there, as you see. Something I'm prudently raising with my chief of staff to begin thinking about, to get the department to begin thinking about, in case we need it. Because the worst scenario would be something explodes and we are not ready to use it because we haven't done the kinds of consultations necessary.
The inquiry also heard that the Justice Minister also mused early in the crisis about possibly sending in the Canadian Armed Forces in a text exchange with Public Safety Minister Marco Mendicino.
Your first comment is you, Marco, need to get the police to move.
He went on to add, and the CAF, Canadian Armed Forces, if necessary. Too many people are being seriously adversely impacted by what is an occupation. I'm getting out as soon as I can. Mendicino responded, how many tanks are you asking for? Lametti replied, I reckon one will do. And he also dismissed former Ottawa Police Chief Peter Slowly as being incompetent in handling the situation.
I was stunned by the lack of a multi-layered plan. You make again in stark terms the observation Slowly is incompetent.
It is frank. I think I would soften it now with the benefit of hindsight with respect to the former Ottawa Chief of Police. But it reflects, I think, the fact that my life had been altered by this.
Before Lametti even began his testimony, the government lawyer made it clear the ministers won't be answering some of the key questions.
We will be objecting to, and Minister Lametti will be refusing to answer all questions that would delve into areas of solicitor-client privilege,
which protects legal advice from being publicly revealed.
You agree that Cabinet received a legal opinion about the Emergencies Act. Is that fair?
I will not confirm.
I'm going to object to this question. It gets into areas of solicitor-client privilege.
The Commission's final report with findings and recommendations must be tabled in the House of Commons and Senate by February 20th.